The hills are alive with the sound of music.
Dude, that was Indiana Jones AF right there.
Welcome back to PermaRad Games, everybody. We play a lot of games, but they're all permanently rad.
Yeah. It doesn't matter how long of time.
Except for Super Star Wars.
Yeah, we only play 10 out of 10s. Asterisk by Super Star Wars. That should be our channel motto. Like, we only play rad games, like, with an asterisk, and then there's a footnote.
And it'll be great, because people will want us to play other games, but we'll just say, no, we only play good games. And they'll be like, what about Super Star Wars? We'll be like, that's the only exception.
No, but I think all the games in their own
check this shit out, dude.
Are rad. Like, I think a case can be made for every single game that's rad in some way, right?
Yeah. Somebody I really like, Kyle Bossman. He plays games. Oh, no. No, okay. I had to time it the other way. Okay, I need a little bit more space.
Oh, that's gonna crush you.
He does this Dumb Game Monday thing because he wants to appreciate games that aren't, normally adored. Because, they're dumb games, but they're still pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess there isn't a point in me doing that. I just realized that.
Yeah, I guess there's not, but that was kind of cool.
It's weird that it killed me, right?
Yeah, you, hit your head.
It's interesting.
You should have a helmet.
I mean, everyone should have a helmet.
Yeah. Kids, wear your helmets.
Yeah. Hey, people, if I see you walking around in the street and you don't got a helmet...
I'm going to hit you in the back of the head.
Okay.
Make you wish you had a helmet.
Yeah, seriously. Grow up!
Oh man, when I was younger, I would do bike jumps and stuff.
Yeah.
Helmet saved my life, bro.
I bet.
Oh, that was cool.
Okay. We got this.
I haven't played a puzzle game in a long time. The last puzzle game I played, So Many Me, it was a free game on Games with Gold.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone hates it, but I got every achievement in it. And no life for that game for a weekend. So.
Yeah.
And most puzzle games frustrate me, but sometimes it just clicks, Oh.
Shit.
Oh, shit. Be quiet. Does it not notice you?
It's plugged into something.
Oh. No, it's not. God, that is spooky. Did you ever play Outlast?
Yeah. It's more bullet hell. Wait, we were talking about puzzle games, weren't we?
Yeah. No,
okay.
I was talking about Outlast, the horror game.
Oh, I was thinking of Outland. I haven't.
Okay.
Is it good?
I don't know.
Damn, I thought I was high enough up.
This spooky guy just reminded me of a horror game. So that's where my mind went. But I played the first 20 minutes of it.
Yeah.
Fairly spooky.
So, somebody brought up something that was interesting to me when talking about puzzle games. And that is that there are some games that I think that are viewed as puzzle games that are kind of just adventure games, but the world just kind of exists within puzzles.
Would you call Ico a puzzle game?
So, hang on. I don't want to talk about Ico right now because Ico's kind of iffy. But one I wanted to talk about was Portal.
Yeah.
And one excuse for that game not actually being a puzzle game is that is the world, right? And she eventually, breaks out of it, and she's not in a specific puzzle anymore. It's very much just the world, and that's how she's advancing through the world, right?
Sure.
So, you could say... So, if that's all there is to a puzzle game... Oh, shit. You could also say that, Uncharted is a puzzle game, right? Because the boundaries that you're trying to get through is how you kill people. So, if the only barrier... if the only defining characteristic of a puzzle game is that you're trying to figure out things to get you through that certain area of the game, anything is a puzzle game, right? Any game where you're moving to different areas is a puzzle game.
I think any game has puzzle elements because it's a game, but a game structured like Portal around doing a puzzle is a puzzle game.
So I think the only difference between Portal and Uncharted is that they specifically call them puzzles.
Are you for real?
I'm just trying to understand what the definition of a puzzle game is.
It's like the purpose of the game is to complete the puzzles. Like, you don't play Portal
So
for
what
the
is
narrative.
a puzzle?
You don't play Portal for the narrative. You play.
I do. I absolutely play Portal for the narrative.
That's Portal 1? No. Okay. Portal 2, there's some narrative, which is kind of good. But, like, you play Portal to...
I play Portal for the
challenge.
narrative, for the mechanics, for the interesting writing. That's absolutely what... If Portal was only the puzzles, if there was no dialogue in that game, if there was no, like, through narrative, I wouldn't like that game.
That's Portal 1, basically. Like,
that's not true. Portal 1 has so much interesting... Like, the villain, GLaDOS, is super interesting.
I don't know, man. I don't think... Like, Portal 2 is way heavier on dialogue and
Yeah,
story.
it has more, but that doesn't mean that there's no narrative in Portal 1.
I haven't played it in a long time, but it's basically just GLaDOS talking shit and being like, hey, do my puzzle.
No way, dude. I loved finding all the, like, cool scrawlings from people. The stuff about, like, the cake, the, like, rat hole stuff. Oh, man.
I mean, that's what makes
that game. That game was great. I feel like Portal 2 is, like, too much.
Yeah, I could see that. But,
Wait, do I just need to climb up this?
I feel like that's what made Portal such a good puzzle game compared to most puzzle games, is that it had narrative. You know, because most puzzle games are just, like, do the puzzle. There's nothing else to it. Like Tetris, would you call that a puzzle game?
I don't know.
Like, if Tetris had some crazy narrative where, like, you have to beat the robotic Tetris monster, would that be better?
Oh, did it just come back?
I don't know, man. I don't even know what we're arguing anymore. But I think if you ask people, they would definitely say Portal's a puzzle game and Uncharted is not.
I mean, I don't care what most people think about puzzle games. Damn it. I found... Okay. So I know the point of that chain now, I think. Okay. No, I definitely tend to disagree with most people about most things.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Some would call that a contrarian point of view.
I mean, I don't do it to be contrarian, but I just find that usually a popular thing is just mob mentality. It's just like, oh, you think of the thing that I do? Let's find other people that do that, and it just, like, compounds.
Yeah. Did you like No Man's Sky?
I really enjoyed the first part of it. But yeah, it definitely got boring. It definitely got stale.
Because No Man's Sky is, like, the most recent example of a huge mob mentality, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like, most people never even thought of getting the game or bought it, but they just like to be outraged.
Right.
That's something on the internet that's annoying. People just like to be offended and like to be outraged.
That's true.
But
So I just feel like everything in No Man's Sky got old. Like, I enjoyed all of my initial interactions with everything in that game. Like, I thought going to new worlds was really cool, and I thought meeting aliens was really cool, and I thought, you know, having those conversations with them was sweet. Building up rapport with different alien species was super cool.
dude, Mass Effect.
I mean, yeah, for like 5 hours, I thought that game was amazing. And then I just kind of ended up doing the same thing over and over again. And then I got to the ending, and oh man, is that a joke? Yeah, sort of. And it's just a sick joke, man. So I mean, there are basically two endings. So there's the Atlas.
Spoilers.
You go all the way to the stone. Well, no, these are things that happen at the very beginning. These aren't even spoilers.
Okay.
You can choose to follow the Atlas, or you can go to the center of the galaxy. So those are basically your two endings. And let me tell you, they're both shit.
Yeah, I think you would really enjoy Mass Effect.
I really liked too.
Yeah, I mean, 2's the best IMO, but
I'm kind of to the point where unless I really love a very specific thing, like Dark Souls, I kind of only need to play one of it. Like, I feel like me playing another... Oh, okay. I know what I should have done. I made a mistake.
Oh, it's just out of reach, huh?
Like, I feel like playing a slightly worse Mass Effect game would just dilute my experience of Mass Effect 2.
So that's why you have to play sequentially, because
It would just keep getting better.
it gets better. Yeah.
Is Mass Effect 3 better than 2?
No.
Okay, so
But the
it
game,
wouldn't.
the gunplay is.
Sure. But I mean, if there was one thing that I didn't care about in Mass Effect, it's the gunplay.
Mass Effect 3 actually has fun multiplayer too.
Okay. Oh, dude, I was playing You want to talk about fun multiplayer? For Honor, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
New beta?
So intense. Yeah, so I didn't know about this, but the alpha was like closed. I think it was really only given to like people who review games. But you could sign up for the beta. You had to go to Ubisoft's website for Honor. And you had to like pick a faction. Well, you didn't have to pick
Why didn't that?
I didn't press the right button.
Oh, okay.
I made a mistake. Don't kill me.
Please understand.
No. No, and I mean, if I'm ever at a point... So, the thing about playing other Mass Effect games is that, like, there are other games in completely new series that bring completely different things to video games that I know are 10 out of 10 masterpieces that I want to play. And I'm like, or I could play another Mass Effect game. And it's like, I know it's going to be good. I know everybody keeps telling me, like, you're going to love Mass Effect. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure I will. I love everything. I love, like, all the lore. I love the background. I love the aliens. I love all the dialogue and the writing in Mass Effect. So I know all of that's there in the original one. But I'm like, man, but there's so many other great games. And I played the best one. So... Oh, you know what might be a cool conversation? Who did you pick? Who's best girl, in your humble opinion?
I picked Tally.
Dude. Yes, dude. I'm so glad we can agree on this.
Okay.
So, the thing about picking your romance for Mass Effect, I feel like, is that you can't, like, actually do anything except talk to them, right? And the person who has the most interesting dialogue and the most interesting relationship you have in that is Tali.
Yeah.
Miranda's okay, and I get why...
She's got a nice personality.
So I get why... Oh, yep, okay. So I get why people like Miranda. Like, if like, IRL, I'd probably date Miranda.
Yeah, Miranda, she's got it. She's got it.
But Tali 1 is super cute, dude. Like, all of her dialogue is... And I also wanted to see what being with her would be like, because you have an interesting challenge of that she can't be outside of her exosuit.
Mm-hmm. What's going on here?
It's so cool. Tali's way more interesting than Miranda.
Yeah.
Like, her motivations are more interesting. What?
Jack.
Okay, so this is what I actually wanted to talk about.
What are you doing right now?
My favorite person in Mass Effect 2 is Samara. I wanted to romance Samara for the entire game.
Which one was that?
She's the Justicar. She's like Tassoni. What's Tiara? What is it, Tassoni? And she's a Asari. She's an Asari Justicar. She wears a red suit. She's older. That's what I was trying to say. Asari.
Bro, what the hell are you doing?
She's so cool. I'm not doing anything. She's so cool, dude. She's a badass. She always gets to the point of everything, and she always wants to do, like, the right thing. Like, she's always, like, more intense. She's super aggressive because she always has to do everything on her own, so she has to be more aggressive in her approach. I love everything that she says. Like, when you initially meet her and you're trying to put her somewhere on your deck, she talks about how she wants to be somewhere where she can look upon the dark void of space. So she goes to the star deck, and I'm like, this is sick. So throughout that entire game, I'm always talking to Samara, and she's always shooting me down. And I'm like, if I get to a certain point, maybe she'll just give in, but it never happened until I got to, like, literally the final mission. And I just went with Tali. Tali was a runner-up, but still, Tali's awesome. So yeah, apparently this time when you die, it's okay.
Okay, wait, what?
So
I thought you were just, like, ranting and stopped playing. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
So, I wasn't. I was literally doing nothing. So what happened was, if you paid attention, remember that area where I said that guy was hooked up to something, that little kid that was floating,
Sure.
and that's why it didn't move initially, because it was asleep. So you'll notice that while I was falling, it hooked me up to that thing
Yeah.
that it was hooked up to, and then these fish started gathering around me.
So this is like the right way,
Well, I mean, I'm not dead. What do you mean the right way?
like to progress in the game.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I thought you were just like, everybody, let's stop playing this game for like 2 minutes while I rant about some Mass Effect character that you may or may not know about. But no, I guess we're doing the right thing.
Yeah, this is the game, man.
This is the game.
I don't make mistakes.
Okay. I buy it. Yeah, but Mass Effect, good game. Grunt, good guy. Rex, R.I.P.
Grunt's cool. Big fan. Big fan of that pureblood Krogan.
So all I know about this game is it's got a trippy ending. Are we close to it?
Pretty close.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about what's after this. Yeah, we're pretty close.
Because that was like, you just died, and that was pretty trippy.
I mean, not really, though.
What do you mean, not really?
I ran out of air. I'm obviously not dead.
But like, how are you swimming?
Well, I told you get hooked up to the thing that those kids that allow them to breathe underwater.
Okay. It just works.
Well, I mean, it worked for them.
Yeah, this game, remember when it started and you were like, not inside yet? Then once you get inside, it gets crazy.
I don't know. So, on some level, I feel like we're just escaping a facility. Like, I feel like we were always inside.
But we were outside.
So, my excuse for that is that we were in a building. Because... So, the reason I do that is... Well, I guess you'll have to see at the end.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's never good. Are those dead fish?
I mean, probably, like, just trash. But also, yeah, it could be. I'd be impressed if a fish made it in here, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh! Your feet were awfully close to that, man. What the heck? This is cool.
It's great, man. I love this game.
This is like, it's like, which way is up, you know? Like, this kid got a lot more than he bargained for.
He's trying to get out, man.
Oh,
Yeah, what was... Do you think that was dead fish?
dead
You think that's
fish?
what that is?
Dead fish?
Because there's something...
Yo, fish, you dead?
Okay, oh yeah, there's something moving back there.
It's got eyes?
I don't know.
Is this a sewer gator?
Ew.
Dude, sewer gators were like...
Crocodile.
That was a real fear back in the day. You know, I ain't never going in the sewer. Sewer gators down there, man.
Sewer gators?
Dude, that's why I'm not going in the sewer.
Goddamn.
It's not all the poop and stuff. It's sewer gators.
Goddamn crocodile, man.
Crocodiles in the sewer. Oh. Isn't sewer gators like the origin of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? You like had it.
No. You want to know the origin of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Or are you just trying to make a joke?
No, I'm like saying like the idea of sewer gators is probably where that idea of Mutant Ninja Turtles came from.
I don't think so. So the origin is the like origin story of TMNT.
The canon.
Is that there were some like house turtles basically. I think they were pets, but they might have been wild. It's weird because they're like in the middle of a city, so it's like they're probably pets.
Yeah.
Damn it! I thought I couldn't keep moving. You have to like actually rotate it. You can't just like hold the button. I think I just screwed up in the rotation. But, man, I've died so many times for a guy who makes no mistakes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, every mistake is intentional.
So, yeah, I'm just trying to show you guys how intense this game is. So, they're just, like, in the street, and there's a truck that's carrying radioactive waste.
Every time.
And what happens is there's, like, an old man in the street, and he doesn't see where he's going, but this kid pushes him out of the way, but the truck, like, veers off course, and it topples over, and some of the radioactive waste, some of it gets on the kid. Oh, dude, I forgot it's at an angle. It's not just up the top. Some of it gets on the kid and covers his eyes, and that's the origin of Daredevil. Blinds the kid. And some of the radioactive waste gets on the turtles, and they go into, like, the sewer and turn into TMNT. Yeah, I know, I screwed up. I was paying more attention to my story.
And so
please cut this out of the episode.
They happen in the same universe? Like,
oh, Marvel comics are all in the same universe.
I don't know anything about comics.
Marvel comics and DC, like, Marvel comics are in the same universe, DC comics are all in the same universe, Image comics are all in the same universe. Yeah, that's how those things work now. So, I mean, each, like, series happens generally on its own, but they can definitely have other characters from the same universe in them.
Dude, I'm kind of sick of superheroes, no lie.
Really?
Yeah.
It just depends on the story. I'm sick of the Iron Man story being told a million times. Like, Doctor Strange is just Iron Man. Ah! I'm tired of that. I'm tired of stories. You can still tell interesting stories with superheroes in it. It's just that people are telling the same one over and over again.
Yeah.
That's what's boring about them. But yeah, you're right. I'm sure people will get sick of them eventually. It'll go the way of the Western.
Every time they, like, revamp a superhero, they have to do the origin story, which is so unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
they don't.
Spider-Man.
This is
like the third time they're booting up Spider-Man, and it's just like, I guarantee in the next Spider-Man movie they're gonna have him, like, be a nerd getting beat up, and then he's gonna get bit by a spider, and then it's like, we've seen this story, man. Just start off when he's a badass, please.
Yeah. I mean, that's what Homecoming's gonna do. Homecoming's not an origin story.
Is that the one with the kid Spider-Man?
Sure. I mean, the newest one, yeah. The one that's not out yet? Yeah. That's the idea. Okay. This is kind of a sketchy jump.
How? Oh! Dude, threading the needle. That's pretty dope. It's like if you're at a swimming pool and you, like, put a tube out in the pool.
Wait.
You feel me?
Yeah, dude, when you dive into that pool noodle and you make it all the way through.
Yeah, dude, you know, dude.
Man, I got you. This is freaking insane.
Dude, should we save it for next time?
Sure.
Okay. Next time it'll be freaking insane.
Hey guys, tune in next time. PermaRad Games.
PermaRad.
We put videos out every day because we're crazy. Isn't that quirky and funny? Bye-bye.